Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have a great and end of the year tarot I guess challenge. This challenge was created by Chanel Day. That's her channel. I will post everything here somewhere. I'm going to be using tarot cards and oracle cards, and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing is decks you use the most this year. So of course you guys all know I love my Robin Hood decks. So I know you're used to seeing the beat up version that I have. This is the book I have here, is also beat up as well. It's pretty old. I've had it since 2000 and I believe 15. This one, and I had this one longer. I believe I had this since 2013. So this is my favorite deck. It's Robin Hood. It's a really great deck. Let's remove these out of here. Actually, I'm going to put these like this here. And we can go through and look at this amazing deck. It is not edged. I believe it was published in let me see. It was published in 1991, I believe. I don't know if this one is a 2011 version, but I don't know why, but my original version that I had, the cardstock was a little bit thinner. Or is this thicker? I'm not sure. Well, I have them both next to me, but one is wrapped up. So I'm just going to go through this one. So this is the deck. I believe it's for beginners. It's a great deck for beginners. I started off with this deck. I love it. I have lots of fun using it. I learned a lot from it. You just look at the card. It helps you develop your intuition in order to read tarot. Definitely, if you're into starting tarot, this is a great Rider-Waite, I would say dupe or copy. It's a different style, but it's similar, and it helped me a lot learn tarot cards. So here's a quick flip through of the deck. Very colorful. Love the colors. Love the imagery. It sticks to the original, Rider-Waite art style, but it's its own different kind of modern-ish style to it. A lot of the images are very similar. A lot of them are different, but it is what it is. This deck is in order because I don't normally use this one. I usually use my other one, but it's kind of beat up. I figured that this deck would have been a better deck to go through because it's in better condition. So these are some of the cards. This is the 7 of Swords. This is the 8 of Wands. I really like the way these look. I had a lot of fun learning and using it. This is the Cups. This is the Tower. Kind of like confusing everything, making it a mess, but it's okay. I'll fix it later. This is the Pentacles. And I really like it. It's really fun using this deck. I learned a lot. I love this card. I think this is my favorite card. It's not really an ideal card to get, but I find it very beautiful. That and I believe the Empress card I really love as well. And I also like the High Priestess card. High Priestess card is pretty nice as well. See, look at that. It's beautiful. Like I said before, it has all the elements. The moon, the book, but the Rider-Waite, the trees on the side, or in the Rider-Waite deck, they have columns, white and black. It's very similar. Very similar. So, and this is the Empress, another beautiful card. But I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed working with this card. This is the 2 of Cups. Beautiful. See that? There. And that's it. So this is a pretty great deck. Really love this deck. Really enjoyed working with it. this year, and all my years that I've been working. I haven't gotten tired of using it, and I don't think my deck has gotten tired of me using it as well. But a great deck for beginners if you're interested. The next question is decks you didn't use at all. Excuse me if you hear barking in the background. I don't know what's going on. But the deck I didn't use at all this year, 2024, is this Mystical Wisdom card deck. Love this deck. Very beautiful. I really, really feel like this is a very beautiful deck. I just haven't gotten to it. It's been on my bookshelf, but all the decks that I've purchased this year has covered it up. The book is very nice, easy to read, easy to understand, and this is a pretty beautiful deck as well. It has beautiful imagery, bright colors. Love it. I hope you guys can see that really well. Then the title of the card and a little phrase here. Legends. Learn from those who inspire you. Friendship. Nurture your relationships. Archangel Gabriel. Beautiful. I really like this deck a lot. It was very fun to work with. It's very beautiful. It's very nice. It's an easy read. You can use it as an affirmation deck as well. You can pull a card a day. The art is very beautiful and very colorful. I enjoyed this, and this is a deck that I haven't used at all, but I will use. I promise I will get back to it. I'm not getting rid of it or anything. The backs are very nice, purple and yellow. Beautiful deck. The next deck is most recent edition. So my most recent edition is this card here. Is an oracle deck called Bloom. I got this on Etsy. I thought this deck was very beautiful. It has a lot of gold embroideries in here, or stamped gold lettering. Really nice box. It came all the way from Australia. I got it from Etsy. Very nice. Look at this backs. The backs are beautiful. Book is great. The cards are beautiful. It's a little thin on the thin side, but they are very pretty. So I don't know if you can see all the gold foiling here. And there's some gold foiling here and around the words, the title. This card is called Change. The only thing with this card is that the font is a little difficult to read. I don't know if you can see that. It says Change, but the letters are very weird, especially the I's. Sometimes I mix them up with J's and I'm just like, what does that say? But this says Change. This is a beautiful deck. It's a little on the thin side, but it also bounced back pretty easily. See, it's pretty thin. But I love the gold edging. You guys can see that. All right, so this is the deck. It's quite affordable, and the shipping was really fast. I believe this deck came out 8 months ago. I love the phrases here. It says, celebrate your fruit harvest. It says, what is your fuel? It says gratitude. It says there is so much to be grateful for. I love that. Beauty. Cherish your own beauty. So it's like a really nice. I would use this as a confirmation. I would you know, do my regular readings and you know, use this as a confirmation card, or you can use this as an affirmation deck after meditation, maybe something you need to focus on every day and just reflect on for the whole day. It's very beautiful. Love the backs. Backs are really nice as well. I'm just obsessed with cards that are black with color, a black background with color, and in the gold foiling. It's just I would just buy it. I'm sold, period, done. The next question: decks that isn't your usual style. So of course I'm gonna pick this one. This one I purchased actually this year. I know it's been out for like 1,000 years. It's been out for a while. I'm not sure exactly what year it came out, but I really love Bonfire Tarot. I really like it. The box is nice. This is the second edition, and I haven't used this deck in a really long time. I basically bought it this year. It's just been sitting there because I really haven't had time, because I feel like with this deck you have to like really sit down and analyze the images, because there's so much information, there's so much symbolism. But I do like the borderless version. I've seen the bordered version. I don't like the fact that they says the title of the card twice on the bordered edition, but everyone says the color on the cards are so much better, and it kind of helps tone down the busyness of the card. But I kind of like this chaotic kind of, so much information, like Justice. Like Justice is beautiful. It has everything. It has the skills, it has the symbolism, it has the female, it has the word justice on here. It tells you a lot on these cards. King of Coins, so much information. It has what are they called? Nuts, grapes. In the book it tells you what symbolisms are in the deck. I mean, in the cards, what symbolisms are in the cards, and kind of breaks down for you as well. You have a clock here. You have this guy, this king wearing a crown. It's just very, very, very beautiful. Like, the art is really nice. I really, really do enjoy, you know, reading with this and looking at this. But I'll just look through really quickly, show you. Look at this. This is the Eight of Cups. This is you walking away. A cup filled with alcohol, or whatever the substance is or liquid is in this. There's a volcano ahead. There's a beautiful water ahead. There's the moon and the sun together. You're walking away, opening up doors to new things that's ahead of you. Walking away from these cups, walking away from the volcano that's surrounding you, just walking away from the disaster to calmer waters. But I mean, this is amazing. Like, I love this. I feel like it's a really, really nice deck. Four of Wands. Look at that. Beautiful. I really, really like this art. It may seem chaotic, but I feel like the artist put so much time and effort into this, creating and putting all these symbolisms into each card, each image. It's very beautiful. A magician. It has the doves. It has the heart. It has all of the elements. It has all the wands and the coins and the sword and everything that's in here. It's just like, it just speaks truth. So definitely check this out if you don't already have it. Really, I would, my plan is to take this card and then really sit down and look at this rainbow. Beautiful. The Ten of Cups. Beautiful completion, right? Really sit down and just pull a card a day and just sit and analyze the card. That's my plan. My plan to do that. My suggestion is to do that as well. It's a very beautiful deck. Love the fact that it's like an orange red edging on here. It's very nice. Love, again, the black again with the colors. I'm obsessed. But it's a really, really beautiful deck. I'm a little busy. It's a lot for some people, but I feel like one card a day. One card a day. All right, the next one is favorite deck pairings. So this is my favorite. I have this, the Threads of Faith and the Eternal Vision Tarot. These two are so beautiful together. Like, I feel like they pair so nicely. I know this version of the Threads of Faith is a pretty old one that I have. I haven't purchased any more from them, but I do like their deck. I do like their cards. I've seen some new ones and I've been tempted, but I already have this one and I don't necessarily use it as much as I should. But I love the way these two look together when you pair them. So let me show you how, wait, let's just do this. Let's do it like this. How gorgeous these two look together. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm doing it wrong. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Gorgeous, gorgeous decks. Here we go. There we go. Much better. All right, so look at that. Look how they look together. I feel like they're so beautiful. I love how this color they just work visually. They work for me. I don't know about anybody else, but they definitely work for me. So you have Observer, you have a Judgment, and you have the Three of Pentacles. Like, that is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You have Explorer, you have the Hierophant, and you have the High Priestess. Like, they look so good together. Like, really, like, how could you not? Like, the way the colors and how they kind of match, and how you have the lights on the outside, the darker, but this coloration is similar. It's very beautiful. The Star, the Nine of Pentacles. I really, really like this deck. Not really a fan of the cardstock on either. I feel like this is a little bit too thick. Feels like plasticky, but I like the way it looks. It's very hard to shuffle because it is very rose petally, but it's still a nice deck. This one, I don't know. I feel like it's like too thin or something. I don't know. I'm not a fan, but they shuffle really well. It shuffles amazing. So the Magician, the Weaver, and the Eight of Pentacles. Look at that. Are you seriously? Manifestation. The Weaver, weaving and like forming your own path to Eight of Pentacles creation and being creative and following your creative self. Eight of Pentacles is mastering your craft and enjoying your craft, enjoying and living in your art and your creation. I love this. So beautiful. Okay, so let's go on. Let's go on quickly, and then that's it. So they pair very, very beautifully together. Like, I really love this. I find it very beautiful. It's sold to me. Sold. Love it. So I'm trying to hurry up through this video because I want to make it short enough so I don't have any editing issues. I already made this video before, but because of my computer and limited space, it's acting really funny when it comes to editing my stuff. So that's why it takes me a long time to like post, because the editing process is really a pain. So let's see what the next thing is. Favorite deck pairing is what we just did. Deck modifications or bags or any accessories. Okay, I will show you that right in a second. So let me get these cards put away. So the accessories that I purchased for my deck are bags. These things here. I got this on, I'm gonna actually post this I'm gonna post this on on in the description where I got this. I got this from Amazon. It was like $13 or something for the two. It's a really nice accessory. I really like it. I like how it spreads out, so you can, if you want, lay your cards here and work with them. It's nice. It's a really nice. It came in handy because I didn't have any bags or any boxes for these two decks, so it came in handy. The mod. This is a mod that I do like together because I find it really pretty. This is the Goddess Power Oracle deck. I love the beige and the red together. I feel like it's very sexy, and the reason why I chose red is because of this ribbon. And these are the cards. I've had this for a while as well. This is a mass market deck. You can still purchase it today. It's very pretty. Backs are simple. I did my best with the modification. As you can see a little bit of bleeding on the top, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Love this deck. Very pretty. Have all the goddesses, not all of them, but a few goddesses here that they chose. I feel like they did a lot of it's very inclusive when it comes to ethnicity. And the art is pretty beautiful. I really love it. I love them. They look beautiful. Each goddess. It comes in a bigger box. Actually comes in a bigger box. And then this little box was inside of the bigger box. So I just take this and I just leave this out because it's too much to go in the big box and take out the little box. Just leave the little box out. So that's what I have this here. So the next one is favorite deck backs. So my favorite deck back is this one. Chanel actually said this was her favorite deck back, and I agree, and I had to show it. And I think this is my most favorite deck back of all of the other decks that I own. As you can see, this deck back matches the box. And it's crazy because the only thing I was a little like, ugh, why did they do this? They have this card, they have this back, they have the back inside here, which is fine, but then they also included the same card inside of the deck, which I was just like, why did they do that? But I understand why, because this is forest. I don't know if you can see that. It says forest. But this says forest. This is the back. I feel like maybe they should have picked another image, but I still love it. I still like it a lot. It's beautiful. Let's go through really quickly. It's very dark. It just reminds me of fall, or it reminds me of if you have never been to a forest and you read a fantasy book, this is what you would imagine what is inside of a forest. Like, beautiful. Beautiful. I love this. This is so nice. You have your elves and your fairies. You have your Bambis, your deers. You have your snakes. But everything is just like so beautiful. Like, look at this. I love this. I think this is like my favorite card. Very nice. So it has a title, then it has a little phrase on the bottom. This says bear, and then it says, I can't even see that. Nurture heart to heart connections. That's really pretty. Sorry, I had to take off my glasses to see that. I feel like I'm so old. Yes, I had to remove my glasses to look closely because the glare is getting to me, but it says nurture heart to heart connections. So yes, the cards are numbered. They're very pretty. I like them. I like the fact that they're so dark. Like, I find dark on colors with gold, like I said, it's so sexy. So sexy. So that is the deck. Forest Tales oracles. Very pretty. You can find this on Etsy, okay? If you need to look for it, you find it on Etsy. The next deck is decks with a great theme. So of course I'm gonna pick the deck with a great theme. The deck with a great theme is African Goddess Rising Oracle. I find this deck very beautiful. This is the author. She also has a book, and she also has another oracle deck, and they're very pretty. This one is basically a lot of some of each African goddess and deities, and inside of her book, she goes into a little bit detail of them and their what they represent. So this one, I'm not going to say the names because I'm terrible at pronouncing names. This one is grounding, shame, betrayal. So they're kind of deep, you know, kind of really deep. I don't know if you guys can read that, but here they are. I love the colors. They're so colorful. They're so vibrant. Seasons, miracles, and so on and so forth. Good juju, right? I really, really like. I love that. Look at that, how beautiful that is. Resistance, harvest, awakening. Look at that. Look at the colors. So pretty. I really, really find this deck so beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Look at the babies. Soul forgiveness. Look at the colors. Oh, okay. Yes, beautiful deck. Definitely, if you want to connect to your inner goddess, or connect to the deities or goddess yourself, definitely try pulling a card and reading about them and informing yourself about them. This deck is really beautiful. So great theme. Next one is deck you are in love with. So of course, Kazanlar Tarot. This deck, I actually got this because I found it online. I saw somebody doing a review on it, and I was looking up prices of how much they cost because I just fell in love with the way it looked, and I knew I had to get it. And the crazy thing is that compared to the price that other people are trying to sell this for, I got this for an amazing price, and I feel like it was given to me. Like, this is a beautiful deck. Like, it's out of print, this version, but now they have a new version they're reprinting them, but it's a little different. The back and the borders are black. I do like the gold because I feel like it gives it more of a vintage, and I do like the blue as well because it gives it more of a vintage look. But these are beautiful. So it has the Emperor, and it's in different languages. I believe, like I said in my review, I did a walkthrough of this deck. They include religions such as Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. In this deck, the creator, he passed away, but the family wanted to bring the deck back and change it up a little bit, and I think they did a really good job doing that. I didn't even show you this card here. Love it. The art, the beautiful art. He took his time to create such a beautiful art for us to see. He worked really hard and long on this, studying all these cultures and bringing this to us. I just love the colors. I love the imagery. I just love art that looks like art, you know? Like, I love the Egyptian style. I love the Christianity look. I love the Islam. This reminds me of the Fool. This is the Fool. I said it reminds me of the Fool, and it is. Love the rainbow. Love the dog. See the Fool right there. I love it. So beautiful. Jesus on the cross. Mary, the cups, beautiful. Like, it's just beautiful. These are 2 extra cards that you get in the back. It's just beautiful. Like, I fell in love with this card. It reads really well. I love how every card is identified, every suit is identified with a different color. It's just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Like, yes. I say yes, and I say yes, and I'm so happy I got this deck at the price that I did. I'm so happy, but I really, really love this deck. It's a really nice deck, and it reads really well, and I do use it sometime, but not too often because I don't want to mess up the deck. Okay, the next one is deck you wish existed. So the deck I wish existed is a charmed deck. I just want somebody to create. I don't know if somebody did. I need to look it up. But I watched Charmed. Everyone knows what Charmed, Phoebe and Prue and Piper. I watched the Charmed every year with my daughter. We've been watching it every year for about 2 years now. Some things she can watch, some things she can't, but we watch it, and I never get sick of it. I never get sick of it. Somebody needs to make a Charmed deck. Like, if it's not named Charmed, it's something that symbolizes Charmed in some way. I really, really like Charmed. So I would love that to happen. So I will post a picture of me right here, Charmed. Okay, so deck. Okay, so the next thing is deck you wish existed. I did that already. Which card sums up your year as a whole? Okay, so I'm gonna use this one. Since I already did this video, I'm gonna try to find a card that fell out when I shuffled the deck on my first video, and one of the cards that came out was Vacation, and I was just like, wow, this card came out. And I was so happy that it came out because I'm just like, how did they know? Like, how did you know? I went on vacation this summer with my daughter. I took her to Amsterdam. I took her to Paris. I took her to France. I took her to Holland. We drove all over that country like crazy people. We had a great time. It was me and my cousin. We went to see my aunts and my other cousins that we haven't seen in a very long time. You know, reconnecting and visiting our family because they are getting older. And I miss them very much. But just reconnecting and traveling and just being in a different place. This card fell out and I was just like, wow, really? Take time for relaxation and adventure. We had a heck of an adventure when we went. It was 10 days. We drove all over the place. We ate well. I was so bloated with all the cheese and bread and sausages, and it was so good. Ate well, had fun, definitely. Vacation was the highlight of the year 2024. That trip was amazing. I definitely recommend everyone go on an adventure. Even if you think you can't make it, just go and try doing it, and just live life a little bit different than you're used to. You learn to appreciate and see the difference of how you're living compared to how everybody else is living, and really, really just enjoy the food, eat, and have fun. Like, really have fun. Definitely had a long time. We planned this trip out, and it was great. So I was happy that this card came out, and I had to pull it out again. Vacation. It really summed up this year for me. So, and I really like this. And for next year, this is what I hope and dream that is coming. Opportunity knocking. Go for it. I am going to go for it. I'm going to go put my all into everything that I'm doing. I'm a business owner. I own a small studio, and I host small workshops where we just, it's just very intimate, and I want to expand it. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna expand. I'm gonna work hard. 2025 is me working hard to bring all of my manifestation to. It's gonna be great, and I can't wait to share it with you once it comes. So the next one here is my tarot practice reflection. So my tarot practice reflections are, I would like to start to journal more. I want to journal more. I want to write down my pulls. I usually just like jot them down on like random papers, but I want to have a place where I'm putting them, where I can look back my card pulls at the end of the year, where I can see what I've accomplished, from the questions that I've asked to the things that I've accomplished, to just look back on the polls and the questions, just to see how I've grown, mentally and physically and emotionally, and all of that stuff. I want to start journaling my polls. I want to start to meditate more and study more. Like, I want to learn other things. Like, I want to learn different types of reading, using different types of cards, because we all know there's a whole bunch of other cards out there, but I only know tarot and I only know oracles. But I want to expand that and learn more, because I know I can do it. But it's just, time. Just time. Time is everything. So okay, so we're gonna pull a card for the new year. So I'm gonna use this, since I love this deck so much. I'm gonna use this to pull a card for the new year. I'm going to shuffle it, and I'm gonna pull one card for each. So I'm gonna start with the tarot, and then I'm gonna do a confirmation. So card for the new year. So let's see what the card is for the new year. Card for the new year. Card for the new year. Alright, card for the new year. Oh, okay, so this one fell out, which I don't. Okay, so that makes sense. It makes sense. So card for the new year for this one. Card for the new year. So this is for me. Card for the new year. All right, here we go. All right, so this makes perfect sense for me. It makes perfect sense because Four of Pentacles is something I'm working on. I'm working on, saving money. I don't see it as being greedy. Like, some of Four of Pentacles could be greed, but I am definitely trying to gain long-term security. I'm trying to save money. I am learning and reading books on financial, financial advice. I am working with ChatGPT. If you guys can, right? Working on ChatGPT to formulate a plan for me for my finances, what to invest in. I'm doing my research. I am definitely doing some, really studying my finances and learning how to grow it. I advise that everyone do the same. Definitely utilize AI. I know we're spiritual, but it doesn't mean that we do not hinder ourselves from change. Change is a good thing sometimes, and sometimes it can benefit us. So I would definitely, because it's been helping me a lot using AI. But I'm working on my finances definitely this year. That's my focus. The next one is love. So I want to find love. I am single. I'm single and ready to mingle. And I want to find love. Love is something that's been on my mind, and I'm ready, because it's been a long time, and I'm ready to get out there and to find love. And I feel like people that's been single for a long time, I've learned to love myself so much, where I don't really care what people think. Like, I'm like, whatever. Like, you see me on the channel, my nails are like crazy, and and I do my nails sometimes, and I don't do my nails. I'm like, whatever, take it or leave it, right? But I've been loving myself so much. I'm ready, and I'm open to find love. I'm not running and searching and accepting everyone that's willing to give it to me, because sometimes you can't do that. But I'm ready. I'm ready to open myself up to love. So that is the reading for this challenge, I guess it's called a challenge, but the end of the year tarot. I love this. I really like this challenge. I just found this a couple of days ago and I saw a couple of videos and I was just like, yes, this is a really good one. It's been out since last year, so I'm happy that I actually found it, and I hope you guys like look at this and enjoy it. And that's it. So thank you so much. I want to take a picture. I want you to see all my beautiful decks that I have, and definitely love this. So all right, that's it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe.